Alright guys, welcome to Son of Scotland 19. This will be my weekly Raw review. Well, maybe not there because Raw is shite. I don't plan on watching it every week, but anyway. This is my Raw review, you get the point. And what a shit show this was. It's a good reminder as to why I do not watch this crap no more. The show was terrible. Jobber matches, no clean finishes, boring promos. Just everything that's wrong with wrestling was packed into this 3-hour atrocity of a show. So anyway, kicks off with your lame John Cena promo. Seen this 100 times. He makes fun of the crowd for booing him and shit like this. So admits that he sucks, and instead of Cena admitting that he's terrible and he can't wrestle, wouldn't it just be better for him to be replaced? I mean, seriously, him admitting that he's shit doesn't make him any less shit. He's just shit. But, whatever. Ryback comes out. I don't get this. We've already had the Ryback push and it already failed last year, so seems as if they're going there again. But, the guy can't talk, can't really wrestle. He's not really got the look. I don't know, but he seems to be over for some reason. So whatever. The Authority came out, blah blah blah. It's the same shit we get every week. And then Ryback turns on Cena to set up the main event. Big deal. Not the worst start, but it was shit. So moving on to Rollins vs Swagger. Swagger now is supposed to be in Team Cena. Anyway, I'll talk more about that later on, but yeah, Swagger guy jobs, and then all of a sudden, one minute he's a heel, one minute he's a face. He's jobbing week in, week out, and then we're supposed to take him serious, and he's supposed to be on Team John Cena. I don't understand that at all, but anyway. It was a crap match, boring match. Rollins beat him, but it was predictable. It's not as if Swagger ever had any chance of winning that. The next match was Paige versus Fox. It's a shame. Paige is actually talented, but the Divas division, no one gives a shit about it, especially WWE. And if they don't care, then how can you expect the fans to care? Shit match. Paige won, but whatever. Next, it was the rematch for the United States Championship. Sheamus versus Rusev. And this match was another match that was crap. Didn't get a clean finish. Lame count out victory for Rusev. Don't see why they couldn't just put him over, but no, he had to win by count out. Also, the United States Championship's boring. We don't want it. It's a shite title. None of these guys are from the USA. Why would they be proud to be United States champion? It makes no sense. I've never been a fan of the title, especially now that everyone's appearing on both shows. There's no need for both the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship, so just get rid of one, Get rid of the United States Championship. Well, I don't see why they can't bring in. Obviously, they won't bring the hardcore title back, but they could add the cruiserweight title or whatever, and give the smaller guys a chance to feature more on the roster. Give them a title what you can actually compete for, because it's pretty plain to me that guys like Tyson Kidd ain't ever going to win a title. But if there was a cruiserweight title, perhaps they could, but there ain't, so they ain't going to. Anyway, that match was rubbish. Next match, Mister versus those people in a mask. Shit match. Not going to talk about this. Hornswoggle dressing up as Miz, or was he dressing up as Sandow? Not entirely sure. Anyway, it sucked. Next up, Henry versus Ziggler. Just another match. Cheap disqualification. Ziggler gets a win, but it wouldn't have been a good match anyway. But it would be nice to actually see proper matches and proper finishes, but no. And then Henry was about to, I'm assuming, World's Strongest Slam Ziggler on the steps, and then Show came out to save him and joins Team Cena. Very predictable. And backstage, not long after that, Sheamus joins. Sheamus and Show, two of the most boring people on the roster, joins Team Cena. So suppose they're all going to pretty jail there. Ziggler's the only decent person on this team so far. Next match was AJ versus Nikki Bella, or was it Brie Bella? I don't really care, they're both shite. Crap match. AJ won, not surprising. Next, it's a segment from SmackDown. Some United States dude gets up and manages to walk on a wee mad machine thingy, helps his legs walk, or I don't know, some guy's paralysed, you know, pretty. It was, you know, it's nice to see some guy that needs was wheelchair bound. Nice to see him, you know, stand up and walk or whatever. But you know, it's a shame that WWE are making it they care. But if they really cared, this would have been on Raw and not SmackDown. But anyway, it was cool, you know, to see some guy who's put his life on the line be able to walk or whatever, you know. So anyway, next match, Rose versus Kid, and Adam Rose must be the gayest piece of shit in wrestling at the moment. I know Darren Young's actually gay, but holy fuck, Adam Rose, you know, he probably takes it up the ass more than Darren Young does. And now all of a sudden he's wearing, I don't know, eyeliner. The guy's just lame, and the British fans love him. I don't know why. You know, the guy sucks. He lost. He attacked the bunny. Blah blah blah. Probably setting up a match between Rose and the bunny. No one, well, people do want to see this, but I guess you could argue that, you know, the current WWE audience, they are retarded, so it's not a huge surprise. Anyway, shit match. Another had a proper finish, but you know, it wasn't really. It was still pretty cheap. Rose getting distracted cost him the victory apparently. You know, whatever. Then we had an authority promo. You know, Triple H is the only guy that I think week in, week out cutting good promos. Rusev, Henry, Ryback, none of these guys. Kane even, you know, he's alright, like, but he's not the best talker. I'd just rather see hand Triple H a mic and let him talk, because the rest of them clearly don't have it. So anyway, seeing his team sucks, this team, to be honest, isn't much better. I'm not looking forward to this match at all. Next up, a Bray Wyatt promo. It was good, but you know, something we've seen before. It's more or less the same shit from him every week. But nonetheless, him versus Ambrose should be a good match, but I won't be watching it because I'm not paying $18.99 to watch that bag of shit. You know, anyone who pays for WWE clearly needs a couple of bullets in the head. But enough about that. And then we moved on to the main event: Cena versus Ryback. Crap match, average Cena match. Every time he looks on the STFU, it just looks so pathetic. He doesn't even have the guy. He's not even got the guy around the neck. You know, he's putting no pressure on it. And we're supposed to believe that this is a serious move that can end the match. The guy's a joke. He's shite. Kane costing Ryback the match. Ryback attacks Rollins. Blah blah blah. They were building up to this the whole night, so I wasn't shocked at all. Show and Sheamus came out to try and make the save, but they couldn't do it. And then Ryback single-handedly takes apart, you know, Team Authority. I'm not expecting them to join Cena's team, but you know, we'll see what happens. They might join it, like, but who knows? To be honest, who cares? And then to finish Raw with Luke Harper throw in Dolph Ziggler into Triple H's dressing room or whatever, and then dressing room or locker room or manager's office, whatever you want to call it. And then he offered his services to Team Authority, which was, you know, I thought it was a bit of a surprise. I like Luke Harper, he's pretty good. Hopefully, well, I can't see him not getting on the team, but yeah, it'd be good to see him on the team. Because, you know, he's a big guy with actual talent. Unlike most of the big men, they fucking suck, you know. But anyway, you know, I'm trying to get excited and motivated about this video, but the Raw sucks. I don't know what I'm supposed to say here, you know. I'd love this video to be good, but no, it's shite. I'm depressed. I just spent 3 hours watching this crap, so, you know, depressing Raw, depressing video. depressed myself, you know. I go hang myself, or kill myself, slit my wrists, because this show was absolutely awful. And you know, that's the bottom line, because Son of Scotland, you know, said so. Whatever. And I might watch next week's Raw and I might review it, but I probably won't. This ain't going to be a weekly thing. I don't think I could handle this 3 hours a week. They're making a depressing video. It's just too much for me. Work life's depressing enough without this crap. Anyway, until next time, peace.